To come from me. Iron cross. I'm gonna see who I tick off tonight. Controversy. Uh, let's see who we got on here tonight before I head back out the Dizzle. Let me clean my screen. I should play my song Controversy by Prince. What do y'all think? People call me rude. I wish they all were nude. So listen, what's up everybody? How's everybody doing, man? I was going to say Negro, but I was talking to my play mother out in Virginia. And I always got to get guidance from the elders first and foremost before I start saying what I'm going to say. Sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. But I talked to my play mother and I said, what should I call this? Because I don't know what else to talk about, but I'm going to share something with y'all. And I asked her, peace. I said, I should call it What's Wrong with the Niggas in Virginia. She said, yes, you should call it that. When she said that, I said, I'm with it. If she say, and she works for the government, this is my play mother in VA, dude. She works for the government. And let me share something with y'all. I got a couple things I'm going to build with y'all. Because I'm going to be on here with y'all for 45 minutes. I want some more people to get on. We're going to have some real conversation. What's up, Spark? What the dealio? I love your comment. I love your comment. So, listen. I said I want to call it nigga. What's wrong with the niggas in VA? A lot of those people, a lot of those so-called blacks that's down in VA, I don't know if they new people or moved in there during the Obama era or before the Obama era, because if you grew up in Virginia, everybody knows certain parts you just don't stop in. It ain't called Lynchburg, Virginia just to be called Lynchburg, Virginia, goddammit. And we keep thinking we want to fit in. Yes. Thank you. See, I'm from the East Coast. I know. But it's the people that's not from there that the new Negroes that moved there. They got the corporate jobs, they got to work for the government, those type of Negroes. It's new to them. This is a nigga wake up call for them. But that stuff been going on in Virginia for the longest. How many people remember the video with Public Enemy? How many people remember that video? I'm trying to remember the video when they was banned from the beach. Remember that video? That's real. We used to get chased out of there. The same exact thing about it being called Lynchburg. I thought it was weird name for some reason. Man, a lot of you cats is new. I'm from Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania is another spot. But before we do this, let me share something with y'all. Because, you know, I always got to have health kicks with y'all. I'm going to show y'all something I just picked up today. Yo, off the hook. Check it out. Check it out. You got to get this, man. Black garlic. This ain't no joke, yo. Peace. This is no joke right here. You got to get the black garlic, baby. This is no... Check it out. Ain't no joke. I'm trying to tell y'all, get your health right, get your mind right. Get your mind and body right. Stop getting poisoned. And one more thing before I start. I'm going to show y'all my little books I'm going to come out of. See, I have 2 Art of Wars. Even when I'm out of town, I'm holding it down. When I'm not home, I'm always holding it down. Okay? Hold it down even if I'm not home. All right? I want y'all to share this out because I want some of these Negroes that work for corporate in D.C. and all that. But listen, I'm going to show y'all something in the Machiavelli. See that? This is a book that all military people study. Yes, I have. Where's my black seed at? Do I really? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm a health fanatic. Don't make me pull out all my stuff. Don't make me pull out everything. I'm a traveling man. What? Ask me that question again. Ask me that one more again. I am a health fanatic. I don't talk it, I live it. Spark know this. Don't talk it, I live it. Okay? So, check it out. I want to share something with y'all. The Machiavelli, right? As I'm reading this, I read these books 1,000 times. Yes, no. I don't travel with hella books. He said I travel with hella. I only probably take out like 5 or 6 books when I go. These are not my books. Some of these are not mine, but they get these books. Well, they can say they mine. They can. What the hell? I make sure people have them when I travel, so I don't have to carry everything with me. So, did you find it? Oh, so look, I'm gonna show y'all something for my Christian family. Let me fix this for y'all. Check it out. Check it out, right? There might be some head among them ready to make a change. Still, 2 things remain, restrain them. 1, the greatness of the church, which frightens them. The others not having cardinals of their own. Not credentials, cardinals of their own. Sorry about that. Oh. So, you do have some, hold on 1 second, let me fix this real quick. You do have some people who want to make change, but they don't have the heart to do it. The reason why I said these things is because listen, let me ask y'all something. How in the hell did them dudes get on a college campus? How did they get on a college campus? Do you know that there is no such thing as a black college anyway? No matter where you go. There is no black colleges, people. It should not be not one so-called black person down there at no protest. My mother called me and said, Sabir, she said, did you see the brother down there with a Black Lives Matter shirt on? I said, no, I didn't see him. She said, I seen the idiot with the chain around his neck. I seen that one. But I didn't see, maybe that was him. And she saw something I didn't see. I said, why is the brother down there with a chain on his neck and holding his arms out? He must need to read The Art of War. Maybe later on in life he will read The Art of War. Everything that this government, the police, that Trump, that your city council, all of them read this, y'all. Real rap. They read this. Right? Thank you. That's the video by the time I get to Arizona. Why in the hell? Let me talk to the educated black folks. Let me talk to y'all. And I want y'all to chime in, since y'all love to put posts on your Facebook as if you really sitting up in the forefront of something. Because y'all got media realms and ain't saying nothing. Nothing. Let's talk to those people, because I know y'all watching me. Don't be afraid. I'm nobody. I'm dumb. Remember that? Talk to me. What the hell is wrong with you Negroes? What's wrong with y'all? Why are you not really speaking up? Or you don't want to lose your position? You know damn well what was going on. You know it ain't no white supremacy. You just scared. So, I'm looking at the news, and I'm watching brothers down there. And brothers wearing chains. And I'm like, yo, man, let these people kill each other. They're animals any goddamn way. No college. There is no black college, y'all. None. They run everything. That's why Trump is not saying anything, yo. He don't have to say anything. Why? I'm still trying to figure out how I'm seeing WW vets out there on a storm. You stupid. Throwing up Hail Hitler. It ain't about putting up a sign Hail Hitler. Don't get distracted, yo. Don't get distracted by that. Don't get distracted because they're doing that. Seriously. That's called distractions. Let me share something with y'all. Can I pull out The Art of War for y'all? Can I do this? Listen, I told you my play mother works in Virginia for the government. She said that a so-called black guy, let's put it that way, hell with all the so-called, there's a black guy that she works with, told her that she has to shuck and jive for these white people. I'm going to repeat this again for y'all. I don't think y'all heard me. Because we know a lot of them too. We know a lot of them. And they'll whisper to you, say, no, don't do that. She said to me, and I told her I was going to repeat this. I said I was going to repeat this. I said, she told me today that a black guy at her job said, you got to shuck and jive for these white people. She said, hell no, I don't. She said, hell to the no, I don't. She said, let me take you in my hood. I'm going to take you in my neighborhood and you tell me that in front of these cats. She said, let me take you back in my neighborhood and you tell them that and see if you make it out of there. This is what you're dealing with, people. This is what you're dealing with. Straight up. She just told me this today. And I know y'all know a lot of these people. That's most of your Christian Baptist ministers and all of that. I know some of y'all may be mad at me if you're a Christian or a Baptist. If the shoe fits, wear that mother freaker. Because it's real. That's what's happening. She said that this dude told her she have to shuck and jive. I said, wow, you for real with that? She said, yes, he did. And she said he just told her that, I think it was Friday. He told her that. And I said, wow, he really said that to you? He might have got B-smacked, bunch smacked. Or he'd have went and told Massa. See, when they let Negroes start working because of affirmative action, I caught a tail end of, prejudice. I saw this. I'm from Philadelphia, yo. Let me give you the history about Philadelphia. Anybody on here from Philadelphia can bear witness to what I'm saying. We had to fight to go to a swimming pool, and this was in the mid-'80s. This wasn't in 1960, 1950. This was in the mid-'80s. We had to fight to go to a swimming pool. Do you know anyone from Philly knows this history? 20th and Lombard is a still segregated swimming pool just for Europeans, so-called white people. Don't believe Sabir. I filmed it when I was in Philly. I filmed it when I was in Philly. You can Google it. I can't think of the name of it, but just Google swimming pool on 20th and 21st in Lombard. Ask your Negroes that do radio in Philadelphia about it. Ask them. I had no problem with them people. If that's what they choose, hey, do you. But you won't tell this brother right here to go back to Africa, because if I told them to go back, they go back where? See, the key is, this is the problem with y'all black folks that don't understand it. And I'm speaking of the educated Negroes. I'm talking to the educated ones. They know you better than you know yourself. Better than you know yourself. It's not white supremacy, people. It's about them knowing that they can never have you Moors rise back up again. Yes, they dropped the bomb. I was probably 15 when they dropped the bomb on the Move House. I remember when that happened. Oh, no, but you had Negroes in there, too. You had Negroes involved in that. Trust me, y'all. Trust me. So don't just keep blaming it on the European. I'm going to show y'all something. I told you. They have something in all those Negroes, and they are petrified to speak up. I keep telling you, this is why in your colleges, in your politicians, they're not speaking about the Moors. They won't. They speak of the Moors as if the Moors was a group that's left and came back, left and just disappeared. Left and disappeared. I'm going to pull something out. We love going to D.C. We happy that we have an African American museum. I made a few copies of this. Right? This is from a 1938 newspaper. Right? An Ohio newspaper. I made a couple copies because I'm going to give some out. Will Spain fall to the same Moorish tribe that conquered her? So, here you go. Just for your eyes only. The Moors as a race. Tell you what the Moors look like. Right? All of this. Dark skin, sometimes black, olive hue complexion. Boom. So you really think it's about white supremacy, or they know exactly who you are, and that's why they wear their feathers on their heads? As soon as this computer get warmed up, I'm going to show y'all some other things. Right? So I made a couple of copies of these, so people can see, but we want to go to the African American Museum. No, they're not going to. Why would they speak of the Moors there? Listen, I'm going to take you to the Art of War, if y'all can bear with me. Again, there is no such thing as HBCUs. And I know some of you cats are teachers. I know you are. And I know you professors. Please tell me that I'm wrong. Prove to me that I'm wrong. Please, 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 please. I beg you to prove that I'm wrong. There is no black colleges. It don't exist. I stay by Pharrell Williams' new rec center. That's in the hood to keep our youth, but the membership is sky high. Wow. The membership is sky high? Wow. I beg you. I know y'all watching this because we got a couple people on here, and I want y'all to keep sharing this out because hit a professor or an attorney, share that with them, hit it with them, because I want them to prove to me this is an HBCU, it's a black church, it's a black college. All your colleges are basically named after Europeans. You find Miss Scale? Could you go to the pictures real quick? Miss Scale and Iron Cross. All your colleges. So y'all worrying about a damn statue? You worrying about a statue? That's not your statue. Leave the statue the hell alone. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Leave it alone. What statue y'all should go peep is called the Four Moors. And you can look that up too when you get a chance. I'm going to show you all of this. It's called the Four Moors. I'll repeat it again. The Four Moors. All your black colleges are named after slave masters. So if we're talking about a statue, I forgot the guy's name who they talking about pulling the statue down. I forgot who he was. He was the Confederate. Who cares? All of you getting federally funded money. Duh. You don't get it? All of y'all putting your children in colleges getting dumbed down. Duh. And you worried about a Confederate flag? Really? Seriously? Come on, man. Y'all still watching Lindsay and you ain't seen that Lohan. Robert Lee, that's his name. Thank you, Jim. Robert Lee. The name African American Museum, the history would have to start in the 1980s since, wow, you are so true. That's dope. That is so true. Hold up. But can I show y'all something? Since you brought that up. Can I show y'all something? I remember when Jesse Jackson called them African Americans. But let me show y'all something real quick. This is what they're not going to teach in the college. Hold up. Give me 1 minute. We're going to build. Please share this out with some professors. What you look at? So before the 1500s, right? We were called Ethiopians and Moors. Can I show you that? And see if your college teachers will teach this? Black and colored like white on the other hand are European words. Ethiopian and Moor were properly used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. Now, don't they talk about slavery? They talk about slavery, right? But have they ever mentioned that we were Moors and Ethiopians? Have they ever said that we were Ethiopians and Moors before the 1500s? Let's go up. See this? Nubian, Ethiopian, and Moors from ancient Egypt, and Negro or Negretta from West Africa. You see this? All the above are native African words. You see that? Come on now, talk to me now. So, talking about Jesse Jackson, who called us African Americans, how is it that everybody else stays the same? I hope I have some school teachers on here. I hope I have some professors on here, even though I know they are. They just quiet. Y'all would say the boule, but I don't care about a boule. That's irrelevant to me about boule. Care less. Negroes don't get it. Trump is doing what Trump's supposed to do, yo. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Negroes should not be in Virginia. They should not be down there fighting for no Black Lives Matter, because there ain't no damn Black Lives Matter. It don't matter. Okay? It don't. You got everybody erasing that damn thing. So what is Black Lives Matter? I started Moorish Lives Matter 2 years ago. Moorish Lives Matter. Well, I'm not a Moor. What makes you black? If you're not a Moor, and we were Ethiopians and Moors before the 1500s, facts. Pick up one of these books. Why don't you pick up one of those books? Read that. Oh, all right. But if we were Ethiopians and Moors for the 1500s, how the hell are you black? What is Black Lives Matter? If I tell everybody we're Moors and have Moorish Lives Matter, we say I'm not a Moor. This is the ignorance of people, and y'all buy it because it's on television. I can show you books after books after books. Do I have to go into Ancient and Modern Brits book? Y'all should look this book up online. Do I have to go in here to find it? From 1884? Do I have to go in here and find who you are in this particular book? Really? But the college ain't going to teach that because it's too close for comfort. Okay? So, I just want y'all to research. So, we're fighting. We playing dress up. Oh, Black Lives Matter. Oh, they're wrong. But yet you salute a flag and you're going into the military. You're talking about Nazis and you're talking about Confederacy. They're two different things, yo. How could you combine Nazis with the Confederate? How? You had black Nazis, if y'all don't know that or not. We had black Nazis. Well, Sabir, he forced them into the military. They forced niggas in the military too here. They just do it subtle. Read The Art of War and read the Machiavelli. Read The Prince. Entice them. Give them what they want. The reason why most people are in the military is because they need to pay for college. That's a smooth way to do it. It says it in The Art of War. Entice them. It says give it to them peacefully. Then, okay, let them get it. No, we're doing you a favor. Be all you can be. Fight for your country. Right? I got to pay for my college. I lost my job. Come on, which one? Because you ain't going in there just for the hell of it. Take your pick. Because if you were really fighting for freedom, you would be over here fighting for your people. Even you Negro police officers, knowing damn well they're standing there protecting that stuff, man. Y'all are out of y'all natural minds. But a lot of them are in these Shriners conventions or whatever, Sigma Phi Beta Data Hater, whatever they want to call themselves, and Sigma, and I'm a elk. And who cares, dude? They think I'm crazy when I say I'm not black. I think they're crazy when they do say they're black or African American. I think they're crazy as hell because you still ain't got it. And they're going to put this on TV because I keep telling you, 15 years in radio. I've seen it. I can walk into a room and speak. I was just at a bookstore today. The dude, European, old guy, said, you got a nice personality. I said, I do radio. He said, really? Are you a celebrity? I said, no, I'm nobody. He said, but you have a personality. What is my energy? That this man I'm in Houston, Texas, and never even met this man, but I walked into the store and he picked up my energy when I walked in the store. So obviously I was not like everybody else. Okay? It must have been something. Beta Data Hater. Beta Data Hater it would be called Sigma Phi Beta or Beta Israel. Beta Israel or the House of Israel. Not Sigma Phi Beta. Yeah, really? Think about it. Not against the law yet, y'all. I know some of y'all hate it. This is why this European continue to rule y'all and run y'all. I told you before, everything that the Klan is doing, if you want to shut them down, they don't have the heart. They don't have heart. They just have cowardly niggas that's in D.C., Maryland, Virginia. They're not going to fight against anything. I said, let's take some real brothers from the hood. Let's take real brothers from the hood. Right? Every day, and your feet sweat. You're a slave when we're fighting to validate. Yes, we are. If we took real brothers from the damn hood, what do you think would happen? Do you really think all these Europeans was going to do what they do? Think about it. If you really want to, everybody was on TV talking about, let's bring in, where's the National Guards? Where's this? Where's that? I said, you want the National Guards to come in? You want them to come in? Get some buses with brothers from every hood, from Chi-Town. I guarantee, get brothers from Chi-Town, Philadelphia, Baltimore, New York. Just get them and watch what happens. Y'all want the National Guards to come in? No. They're not going. They may run, but I said the CIA, the ABC, the CBS, the FBI, the whole 9 yards will be right there. Do it if they really want it. Do it if they really want it. Let's see. Let's test them. Don't expect the corporate Negroes to step up. The corporate Negroes are not going to step up. They worry about losing their Benz and Bentleys and those type of cars. They're not going to step up. Y'all sit up here and protest. I did this early and I got cut off. Y'all sit up here and protest about Germany, when majority of your Negroes, high-paid Negroes, ride around with German cars. I'm going to say this again. All your high-class Negroes ride around with German cars. A Benz is a German car, okay? The BMW is a German car. The Volkswagen is a German car. The Audi is a German car, okay? You ain't going to see no Jew riding around in no cars like that. You're not going to ride around in those type of cars. Okay? Dion, the comedian, made a joke one time about he had a Benz when he first went to L.A. And he said, he pulled up and a Jewish guy said, he stood outside the car and said, I'm not getting in that car. I was in L.A. when I first moved to L.A. A Jewish dude was fixing my cell phone, my iPhone. And he saw hair inside my iPhone. He asked me, what kind of clippers do I use to cut hair? This is real. I had an iPhone. And you know he had a little backyard that you go sit in the backyard. And his wife comes in and leans on the door. So she's looking at me with the Star of David on my neck. He's looking at me too. They're looking back and forth at me and asking me, did I know about what the star was? I said, it's the Hex Alpha. I said, I'm a Moorish Jew. That's what I told him. I'm a Moorish Jew. He double looked at his wife. His wife looked at him. He looked at his wife and he looked back at me. Then he continued and said, what kind of clippers do you use? I said, I don't know. The silver ones called Walls or Wells or Wells or Walls. This is what he said to me. He said, we don't use nothing that's German. Nothing that's German. He said, real Jews don't drive German cars. He said, real Jews don't drive German cars. I said, then why does black people drive Benzes and BMWs? He said, they don't know who they are. So a real Jew. So why are you against Germany and you got a Benz and a BMW and an Audi? Think about it. Think about it for a minute. It's not against the law yet. Think about it. Y'all don't get it. So let me take y'all to the Art of War real quick. That all your politicians read. From your congressman, like this dude right here, you think dumb as he is, they read it. Dumb as that dude is, all of them read this. All of them. Read it. I don't even want to hear what he's talking about because it's crazy. So all of them read it. I quoted the Art of War at an attorney's office in Philadelphia. I keep trying to tell y'all, this is not nothing I'm making up. His name was Darrell Horsey. My intent was to go in and ask him for his license to be a lawyer. And he made a copy of his license. And it did not say lawyer. It said attorney at law. His bar card said attorney at law, not lawyer. Now I'm going to read something to y'all for a minute. Bear with me. I told you some people are going to be pissed off. but it's the truth. So don't put nothing on your page. Put nothing on your page as if you really with us. For real, for real. Because if you was with us, you will build on the history of the Moors. Did you find that miss scale for me? Could you pull it up? I'm going to show y'all something in Art of War. Rock for a minute. Look what this says in the Art of War. Prepare against them. With a strong, avoid them. Why you think they avoid me? Because I'm not one of them. I don't wear a suit and a tie, and I'm not speaking a certain way or swell or politically correct. I studied this for a long time. Use anger to throw them into disarray. Ain't that what they do to people? Anyone who studies martial arts or boxing, right? You know you can get your enemy. You can knock your enemy off their square. So this is what they're doing. It's emotionalism. So that's why I said I don't feed. So let me go a little further in the Art of War. Look at this. Therefore, a wise general strives to feed off the enemy. You see that? So you think, hold up. I want y'all to see that for a minute. I'm going to show y'all something. Why do you think you never seen Sabir get upset and get mad? And I will piss somebody. You know the type. How many people have you ever heard me call somebody out their name and get mad? Or you may hear me say, okay, you won. You ever hear me? You heard me say you won, right? But one thing I would say, if you ever put your hands on me, that'll be the end. Because you won't put your hands on me. You can say what you want to say, but I'm not going to go back and forth with you. That's not what I do. I understand the art of war. I've been studying this book for 15, 16 years. And I don't just read it. I apply it. I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you what you wanted. You got it. I'm not going to call you a coon. Not at all. Why should I do that? Too much like right. The ones who you get at too, it's the power. 45 feeds off his enemies. Yep. We ain't done yet. You never heard me, right? I never heard me trip out. Let me show some more, and then I'm going to get into some more. All right? Thank you. Telling me to get it off Amazon. See that? So what kills the enemy is anger. Put a D on anger. What do y'all get? Remember what I told you? Put a D on anger and what you come up with. What gets the enemy's goods is rewards. Are y'all peeping this? You put a D on anger, it becomes danger. You become dangerous. A dangerous person can be manipulated, controlled, the whole 9 yards. So what you do is what? You reward certain people. So this is what's going to go down. We're going to give the niggas what they want. What do y'all want? A certain job, a certain position. What do you need? Give you anything that you want. Just go out there and tell them to chill. But that Virginia thing has nothing to do with you and I. Nothing to do with you and I. At all. How is Sigma Phi? I said Sigma Phi Beta. Everything, they are Greek letters, people. We were before there were Greeks. We were, see, this is the key of people not knowing their history. They don't know their history. Has nothing to do with Greek people. Stop niggas branding yourself. You ran from being branded. Stop branding yourself. Look at this. This is what they do. They in a church, a black church. They branded you. Why are you branding yourself? I said this, and everything I'm saying is from the heart, and I'm telling y'all this from my travels. I was on a train in New York, and the guy had Greek letters on his arm. I asked him, why did you do that? He said, oh, because I belong to such and such and such and such. I said, well, why don't you get Zulu on your arm? He said, what's that? I almost lost my mind. I almost fell out the chair on the train. He said, what is Zulu? I said, you never heard of Shaka Zulu? You never heard of that? Brother never knew. How could you be 23, 24 years old and you never heard of Zulu Nation or Shaka Zulu? He thought it was some type of new club. But you can tell me about Sigma Phi Beta and barking like a dog. Really? Really? And don't even know the history behind that. But you got a brand on your arm when we was running from being branded. And you're going to get branded. I was so pissed I wanted to smack the dude on the train. Come on, man. We lost, dude. What book you talking about? The Art of War? Sun Tzu? Divide and conquer is always here. The Art of War says, if they have any arms, make sure those arms are your arms. If they have any arms, make sure the arms is your arms. So, this is the Art of War. This is the article that I told y'all that's in DC, which from 1938 in Ohio, that speaks about you. This book speaks about you. Now, when I said I would go down there to Virginia, I said I would have came down there with this. But see, most people don't know that this is you. Let me highlight this for y'all so y'all can get it clear on it. Okay? Let me highlight this so you can understand where I'm coming from with this. So y'all can take a trip to the Schomburg Museum in New York. Okay? Give me 1 minute. That's all you got to do is take stuff back through your knowledge. Okay? Give me 1 minute. See, your HBCU won't teach you this, but I'm going to show you something. (1926) 135th Street, New York. You see this? Oh, so you don't know what a Negro is no more, right? But you African American. Remember I told you, known fact, we were Ethiopians and Moors, and Negro and Moor was synonymous. But look, the Negroes, after observing the see this? Of the Ku Klux Klan. This ain't got nothing to do with them. They stole you. So we're going to go a little further than that. So, remember I told you that patch. And remember I told you the cross, right? How many people looked up the cross? How many people look up the cross when I told y'all to look up the cross burning? I told you I'm going to burn a cross in my lawn. Okay. So if you go to your Google, this is what you will find. They bastardize everything. You see that? You see this? This is called the miscale. It's called burning the cross. So because they did it their way, that's what they did. But it ain't got nothing to do with you. Hold on, let me see if I can find another good one. This is called a miscale. Look it up. The crosses that people wear is not the crosses that you think. This is called a miscale. Okay? Do y'all see that? Tell people to show this. Miscale. They weren't the first ones who did it. We were. Okay? We did that. But remember what I told you. We were Ethiopians and Moors, remember? Remember what I told y'all? See that? Finding the true cross. What did I just tell y'all? But you don't know your history. Because someone else is telling it to you. You don't know. We are the Ethiopians. We are the same people. But you want to be so different. And this is why people, the Ethiopians, don't respect you, because you don't know who you are. There's a cross. There's a cross. There's what we would call a miscale. Okay? Here you go. So I'm going to show you something a little deeper than this. I'm going to take you there. Right? Now, the symbol that the Klan used, this is the Iron Cross. Right? This is in Ethiopia also. Hold up, let me see if I can move this down. This ain't got nothing to do with them. This ain't got nothing to do with them. But y'all scared. Watch this. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to show you something else. Miss Gill. Hold up. Bear with you, brother. Damn, I ain't used the witch comment in so long. I wouldn't know how to work this. I got an Apple. I'll show y'all something. Hold on. Alrighty then. Everybody with me? Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 second. All right. This is the mid scale, right? Let me take you to images. Tell me when you see that symbol that the Klan used. I'm gonna sit it right here for a minute. Can anybody see it? Can anybody see it? I'm gonna sit it here. Do you see the, hold up, let me go back. This is it, right? I told you I walked down there with it. Do y'all see this? Do you see it? It's right there. It's right here. Okay? Sabir, you making this? Oh, really? I'm making it up. Really? Making it up? Hey, y'all, anybody making this up? I don't know. Can y'all? I'm showing you this. See, this is the problem. I don't know if he's joking or not, but y'all can research it for yourself. And when you talk to Ethiopians, they will share this with you. I have a deep relationship with Ethiopians. Believe me. Believe me. And if I got to do it, I will get on here. So look. Y'all can research everything I'm saying. Go look this up. Zegwe. This is the ancient Cushites. Well, there are the Moors. The Moors are the ancient Cushites and Moabites. Wait till this video I'll do with a couple Ethiopian brothers from Vegas to LA. Watch the video I'm going to do. Okay? Zegwe, please look that up. It's just a ritual. I just showed you from the books. Everything that they're doing is ours. Remember when Dave Chappelle played the Black Klansman? Do y'all remember that episode? Do you remember that he played the Black Klansman? He didn't know he was black. You remember that? Nature knows no color line. Now remember in the movie Time to Kill. Remember that movie in Time to Kill? In the scene, even though that was a movie, said close your eyes and then you don't see nothing. See, they have to create these things up for you to believe in. That's why I said the whole white supremacy thing. It's all set up. The stoplights is red, yellow, and green. That's the colors of Ethiopia. But y'all only know it's a brother that designed it. There's a book called The Sons of Sheba that I need to get. It's like $1,000 or something like that. The Sons of Sheba. And it talks about the first brother who started the Ethiopian Airlines. Think about it for a minute. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. Sons of Sheba. The book is like 1,700. The cheapest I think was what, $75 for the book. Sons of Sheba. You really think Ethiopians don't know? You really think Ethiopians don't know? So y'all keep thinking this is about them. You just take this stuff back through your knowledge, people. Take it back through your knowledge. Trust me, they will crumble. If you really want to go to war, then go get the brothers from Boston, from Chi-Town, from Philadelphia. If you talk to them, see, these uppity Negroes can't go to them and talk to them. That's why I stay in the hood. I stay in the hood. Trust me, if I want to rally them up, I can. Believe me, I can. It can happen. I'll go in the worst neighborhoods and say, yo, y'all want to go, take a trip to D.C.? Get 2-3 buses in every city. And best believe we'll go down to Virginia. And you best believe you will have every alphabet there. And that's all you would see is them niggas, them Europeans standing there. Trust me. They don't want it, man. Don't let these uppity Negroes get y'all into something, yo. That's why the brothers on the street don't give a damn. Those Negroes that's in Virginia, those ones that's there, they're there because they're fools. They kind of fit in. Niggas on the street ain't trying to fit in. Oh, I forgot about Newark, man. No doubt. I forgot about Newark, New Jersey. What? Those that's down there that don't think racism still exists, they are the ones that's getting beat down in the street. They the ones. I'm waiting for you to come to VA. Man, I wanted to come to VA, man. I really did. I still might pop up down VA. Who knows? I might just do it for the hell of it. For the hell of it. Thank you. So I got some more. No, we don't have no business there. None whatsoever. Ethiopian Sheba Books. She's a daughter of. Look it up. I'm going to go back to the swastika. Remember what I told y'all. Don't be surprised if Sabir comes to Virginia burning a cross, wearing a swastika, and wearing a sheet. I'm trying to tell you, y'all don't get it. If I get sponsorship, I may come. Who wants to sponsor me to go to VA? Please go to sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Please sponsor me. I will come down there, no doubt. I'm in Houston, Texas right now. I would love to come to VA, no doubt. And you will find me straight in the hood because I don't trust these other people. I don't trust the other people, the uppity ones. I don't trust them. So if somebody sponsored me to go to VA, I definitely will be there. I'm in Tidewater area and had no clue until I looked on Facebook. Wow. Looked on Facebook for what? Race what? Race humanity. Trust me, brother. It's not like that in VA, brother. That's the media. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm just saying, though. I know. Listen, I did media for 15 years. I already know. But I'm just telling you what they're creating. I live in L.A. now. I understand imagery. I understand what they're trying to do. They created that. That's why they keep playing the stuff in rotation. But anybody who's from there know that we never stopped in Virginia. We was told when we was driving back in the 90s, that's a spot that you don't want to get broke down in and stop. If you by yourself, they'll jump you. If it's a bunch of us, they're going to let it ride. If you by yourself with 1 or 2, yeah, they'll try you. But if you with a bunch of brothers, like 4 or 5 brothers in a car that got hammers, they're going to run. Trust me. And they can tell if you're a punk, too. Because you got some brothers that is punks, too. Believe me. That's punks. Believe that. In Pennsylvania, it's the same way. Remember when everybody, the Negroes, tried to chain themselves to the door? Say, I don't forget nothing. Y'all may forgot these things. Remember years ago, well, they didn't want, I think it was Penn State. They didn't want Negroes up there. But we wanted to fit in with everybody, but instead of fitting in with your own people. When I'm living, I live in with my people in the hood. I live with my people. Okay? I walk out the door, I get on the train with my people. Or if I'm driving, I'm with my people. Everybody tell me I could have did with any. They said I can be in any position. My brother from Vegas just told me you could probably be ahead of a CEO or sit with a CEO. I could, but I choose not to because I know me. Using media. I did media for, telling you, 15 years, man. 15 years, I never compromised my position. And the only people that went up against me was your bougie Negroes with the suit and ties on. They had sheriffs, they had police shows, attorney shows, and city council shows. Anybody know that WURD was like that? WURD went at me. And I will always say, well, just show me any attorney's license to be a lawyer. I've been saying it and I'm saying it again because we got probably like 100 people here, probably more. Let me see any of y'all attorney's license. Post it up. Take your picture out like that brother Daryl Horsey did in Philadelphia. Take it out, unblock your name, and then show me where it says licensed to be a lawyer. It's not. Anytime you will let this dude, right? This dude that ran people over, and they said it is a federal civil rights action? Federal civil rights action? Really? What about happened to human rights? What happened to terrorism? What the hell is wrong with these people? You're going to let them put on TV that it's a civil rights action that's being taken place, and a civil rights action? Really? In 2017, we still going for the okie doke? Come on, y'all. What's the facts on the Confederate flags? I don't have none. The Confederate flag has nothing to do with Sabir. It has nothing to do with me. I rock the Moorish flag. I rock the Moorish flag. Hey, this is overseas. Check it out. Look at the tank they had overseas. They got a tank overseas. So, what the hell? They crazy as hell. Yeah, I'm telling you. They won't come to the 757 protest. Man, listen. They ain't going to come to certain places protesting. Listen, real dudes in the hood is not going for that. This is what you're going to have. You're going to have your corporate uppity Negroes tell you, no, chill. Listen, y'all got to read these books, yo, seriously. Listen, this book, I know them verbatim. I told you I can do these books blindfolded. This book says entice them with gifts. So they would give a Negro something that say, look, you go out and tell the black folks to do this. Okay? Be good. Be good. Just give them this. But don't tell them too much. Give them this. Yes, Obama told a lot of stuff, but people wasn't paying it no mind. They not paying no mind. Apparently getting ran over is a civil rights. Listen, pretty much. Listen, they have people protecting them. Listen, I'm telling y'all this. I'm going to go back because we got some new people on here. There is no such thing as a black college or HBCU. It don't exist at all. At all. Howard University was called the Institute. The Institute to train free blacks to be preachers and teachers. That's what Howard University was called. All your universities. So you want to protest about that guy in the Confederacy? Not really, yo. Not really. I'm not concerned. Because all of y'all going into the schools being indoctrinated. Period. Being indoctrinated. Not educated. Again, if I'm in error and I'm wrong, somebody please point it out. And I want you to don't just say it. I guarantee you, when you do your research on what I'm saying to you, you want to see it for yourself. These cats, I'm telling you, they all study the art of war. All of them. So I showed y'all this. Let me show y'all some crosses, so just in case. Ain't that an iron cross right there? And he also asked the people to please go home. The governor of VA. He said, hold up. Let me say this to y'all. Did you hear any of that saying, could y'all please go home? Did the governor come out and say, could y'all please go home in Ferguson? Did they? Or they said you will be arrested if you don't get the hell off the streets. Didn't they say that? Did they or did they not say, if you're not off the street, you're going to automatically be arrested? Did they? Did he come on and say, could y'all please go home? You got to get out of here. Didn't they mention the people was terrorists? You remember that? He said, yeah, he told them to go home. They're not welcome there. Listen, y'all got to understand media. If you talk about the governor of VA, y'all got to understand media. Pay attention to people. He said, you got to go home. We're not wanted here. That's nigga, that's the weakest thing ever. As a governor, I would say, nigga, get the hell out of my town. That's what you're supposed to say. Get the hell out of here. Not, no, you got to get out. You're not wanted here. You're not wanted here. Could you please go home? I said, nigga, that's weak. And then the mayor going to get on. I think the governor even said that if you're not Native American, I said, well, damn, Europeans are foreigners. They are foreigners, dude. The only foreigners on this soil are Europeans, so-called white people. What is wrong with these backbone no having niggas, man? What is wrong with them? And trust me, y'all, I don't just say this on here. Anybody who ever followed my radio career, I always kept it 100 with y'all. 15 years in the game, I've been saying this, and I never switched up anything. Never. 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 Y'all can buy the book, send you a book. Y'all better buy some books. You see all those books over there? Y'all better purchase some books. My sister just bought this book off me. I bought 2 of these. And I always tell people, if you want it, y'all can actually send me some money. I could pick some books up. But my sister Diane just bought this one. And it comes with the Art of War CD in here somewhere. I buy 2, 3 books when I travel. Yes, they stole the land. Yes, they have. Stole the land. And black folks are landless. They're not homeless. Black folks are landless. Not homeless. Landless. Everything that you have is only for a moment. Lose your job and see how long you're going to keep that job, that house, and the nice cars. You buy Nike, why not buy one, y'all? They should. They thank you very much. Tell them again. They buy Nike, why don't you buy some books? Those niggas believe and don't read, so they don't know. Listen, we got 122 people on here live right now. 122 people. I want y'all 122 people. Send this back out to y'all 122 people. I know about that. Okay, let me show y'all something else. Let me go back. Remember what I told you. All this is what the Klan is using. This is yours. Remember what I told you. This patch. That patch is not theirs. It's yours. Okay? The patch is not theirs. I'm just going to show y'all some of these crosses. Okay? Ooh, look at that one. You see that one? Hold up. I don't think y'all peeping this. I think I'm gonna buy me one of them. I think I'm gonna buy me one of those. You see how dope that is? Look. You see the swastika in the wall in Ethiopia? Okay. You see it right there again? I'm going to buy that one right there. Look at the sister. Let me move down a little bit more. These are all Ethiopian crosses. Damn, this one is dope. This one is dope too. That is dope. So y'all thought, I told you, take it back. Take it back through your knowledge, yo. Take it back through your knowledge. That's all you got to do. Hold up, there it go again. You see it? This is Lalibela. You see that? Oh, y'all thought it was the Klan? Oh, y'all didn't know that we was burning the cross, huh? Oh, no, but see, you seen the crosses, but nobody put 2 and 2 together and showed y'all this. None of your so-called black scholars ever showed y'all this. None of your, I know about stateless. I don't need to look it up. Thanks. You must be sharing that with someone else. You see that? Talk to an Ethiopian. Build with them and watch what they tell you. They'll share this information with you if you don't come on no black kick. They will share with you. That's why I teach. Our job is to teach. Because they said it's looking for the true cross. It's a whole symbol behind that, man. But I think it's coming up in every September. Every September it comes up. So remember, Europeans are not the originators of nothing. Stop calling them white people. Call them Europeans. They're not white. They're Europeans. These are the Moors. If you want to know where the Moors are at, there you go. Look up this. Zegwe. Zegwe. Those are these are the Cushites, Moabites, Moors right there. That's why they burnt the U.S. cross. The cross. Well, maybe that's why they burning it, because of jealousy. They don't do everything because of jealousy. Just imagine if you took all their stuff from them. It's nothing that's theirs. If you want to kill them, let's kill them with truth. The problem is you have black Negro leaders that keep you stuck in a victim mode, a victim mentality of being a slave. Every last one of us was not slaves. Ask yourself or ask your teachers, what were the so-called black people called before the 1500s? Anytime you're dealing with Negroes in African Americans' history, you will only find us starting our history in slavery. Period. I speak to the youth all over when I'm traveling. The youth don't want to hear about slavery, people. They don't want to hear about it. It's boring to them. It's not entertaining to them. Everybody suffered slavery. So what is it really about? The jealousy of who you truly are? Yes, the Moors are Israelites, and actually Israel is deities. Isis, Ra, Elohim. Everybody say Ra. Everybody say Amen Ra, the faithful sun that's in the sky. Amen Ra. Come on, man, it's all the same, people. Yes, the Moors are those people. Yes, they are. Yes, they don't even know who they praying to. Let me show y'all some more that you may not. Some people who've seen this know exactly what I'm talking about on here. What my time look like? What time is it? If anybody ever saw this? Everybody saw this before? Do you know that's the Moors right there? They are Moors, people. Now you see it. Now you see it. So, I'm going to hit you to something real quick. Give me 1 minute. One second. Now, here's your 50 variations of the term Moor. You see these? We don't study. Not at one bit. Oh, you can just go back and rewatch it again. Okay? So they never showed you this here. There you go again. You talking about this book? Nature Knows No Color Line? But this is the Moors. But yet we act like this don't exist. Right? We act like it don't exist. Oh no, well we not Moors, brother. We are African Americans. I'm a black man. All right, that's all good. You see that? The monument of the four Moors. Look. Do you know that Hitler was from Austria? Austria is next to Italy and all of that. Did you know that? Why do you think Hitler has that dark hair? Why do you think Hitler has that dark hair? Really? Y'all don't get it? Y'all don't get it yet? They are trying to kill us off. No, they can never kill us off. Let them kill off these Negroes, these Uncle Roy Negroes. Let them kill them off. Let them kill them off. I'm going to show y'all one more thing before I get off here. I want y'all to share this out. Since we got 100 and something people in here. Give me 1 minute. Hitler knew. I'm trying to fix this thing. I'm so used to Mac, boy. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. It's like I'm not used to a PC no more, man. This is insane. I'm used to PCs, man. Okay, two things. I'm going to show y'all something else. Remember I told you what was coming out. Okay, we went there, right? I'm going to show y'all one more thing before we bounce. All right. Have you ever heard of these people? Remember I showed you this? Have you heard of these people? The Jewish people may be hated around the world, but not the Jews, because we are the original Jews. Okay, y'all heard of these people, right? Do you know that Morgan Freeman's is a Torag? Morgan Freeman is a Torag. They made a movie called Sahara. Y'all remember that? The Torag. You see that? That's you. Sahara Desert. Right? But wait a minute. What they done is did what? Made a Touareg Jeep. What did I just tell you it's from again? Germany? Really? See that? So, where you at? Touareg people. Every time I keep trying to tell y'all that, you got to understand. Look, Adidas is from the symbol, right? Addis Ababa. New flower. Yes, it's all yours. Take things back through your knowledge, people. This is why I can sit with Jews, so-called Jewish people. Somebody from some other country, because I'm not black. I know my history, and it's a fact. They created a movie called the Sahara Desert, Sahara. Study Morgan Freeman. Morgan is a free man. Morgan is a free man. Morgan Freeman. I'm trying to tell you, dude, I don't get mad at nobody. I don't get upset. Speak the truth, dude. It's you. You take things back through your knowledge, people. So I hope y'all share this to all these wannabe educated fools, man. Everything could come from you. Mascara. All of that. All of that comes from you. Everything. The whole get up. If you took everything from this European, let's imagine a bunch of brothers walk down again in VA. I will get a whole bunch of dudes with SWAT sticker shirts on. SWAT sticker shirts on. And have hoodies on their heads. Imagine that. That'd be crazy. See, they don't want y'all to know this. I don't know what kind of teachings these other cats teach, but I've been teaching this on radio for 15 years with spit it with no fear at all. None. Yeah, knowledge, not emotions. I don't deal with emotionalisms, not emotions. So my 120, 140, 150 people on here, please share this out to everybody. Share it out and retweet it out. If you want to test me on anything I know, you can always inbox me. Jabila, I'm on my way there to y'all now. You can test me on anything. I'll do this stuff blindfolded. I spit this blindfolded. Wherever you want to come at, I'll spit it blindfolded. With no doubt. We are inferior. Okay? Inferior. Buddha is Sambo. Sambo is the god of Asia. That's what Sambo is. It's the god of Asia. Okay? So if y'all want to tell the truth about what's going on, let's talk about it. It ain't white supremacy. It's inferiority. Them people don't have power over you. We have the power. Empower your people, yo. Stop looking for people that playing dress up, man. The devil wears Prada. I just showed y'all. Again, understand, this is your people. This is your people. They stole everything from you. All of it. They made a Jeep. This is the first cross burning right there. There's your cross burning. The Mescal in Ethiopia. We did it. You say hitting colors. That's true. Nah, you better try Out of Darkness. And Out of Darkness 2 and 3 is going to be more powerful than that. If you didn't see Out of Darkness, y'all, I don't even have a copy. Oh, matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all what it looked like. Yes, you get it. And we just taped part 2 and part 3 is coming back to back. So if you never saw this, I suggest you get it. Okay, let me show you this. It was at the Pan-African Film Festival last year. So if you didn't see this, I suggest you get it. Jordy Grew, me, James Smalls, Ty Tariq Bey, Atlantis Browder, Kaba, Umar, Tony, Claude, and me. Out of Darkness. And I am the producer in it also. Right there. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, y'all don't even know what I take for Out of Darkness Part 2. Y'all ain't even ready. I can't tell you everything yet. I got a video coming out on Ethiopia. It's going to be banging. And don't forget, the Abandonment Act with my brother Hawthorne James, Big Reds for 5 Heartbeats, is going to be dope. It's coming out next month. It's called Abandonment Act. Y'all can go check it out. IMDb. The credits is on IMDb. Just punch in my name, Sabir Bey. So if y'all want to sponsor me to come to Virginia, y'all keep asking, hit me up. SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. I'll be in Houston, Texas for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm out here in Houston. Okay? Peace. I got to go have some fun tonight. Share this out, y'all. TJ, what's up? My sister TJ. Get up with Erica Campbell. Peace. I'm out, y'all. Yes, Abandonment Act. Brother Hawthorne James, Big Reds. Y'all know him. Peace. Sabir, you can pay $24.95. Send it to me on PayPal. $24.95 as a donation, and I'll send it out. You have to put your information in. You have to put your information in. SABIRBEY. Thank you, my sister Sparkles. Always coming through, man. Always, always, always. SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. $24.95. Okay? But I'll be in Texas for 2 weeks. Peace.